Nestlé provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestlé, good food, good life.
Fires and burn injuries are all over the news in South Africa, especially during winter. For some first-hand knowledge, Riaad slid over to a local fire training academy.
We're at the fire training academy to find out how to deal with fires in the home. Just caught them in the middle of a drill, so I'm going to fight my own fire. I'm excited. Guys, just wait for me, quickly.
Maybe you shouldn't give up your day job just yet, Riaad. Statistics show more fires happen in formal dwellings like your average home than in informal dwellings like shacks. The question is, why?
So what are the common causes of fire in the home?
People overload plugs with various appliances and TVs and so on, which can cause the breakout of fires, and also be aware of heaters. And we know that during winter, people are very prone, when doing their laundry doesn't get dry, and they use the heaters and gas heaters to actually dry their laundry. Unbeknown to them, that heat travels in three different ways, which is conduction, convection, and radiation. And it's via the radiation that the clothes actually catches the light.
So how close does the clothing need to be to the heat source in order for it to ignite?
Distance does not matter, because each and every combustible material, which is the clothing, has an ignition temperature. And once the radiated heat from the gas lamp continuously goes against the clothing, it simultaneously ignites because of the radiated heat.
So if people are confronted by a fire in the home, do you have any safety tips for them?
When the fire is out of control, that one must leave the dangerous area, call your local fire departments, and stay out of the house.
Burn injuries are also shockingly common. Treating them correctly can make a huge difference in the recovery process, as Dr. Shiraj Shekji demonstrates for us.
So there are various degrees of burn injury. Could you explain that in greater detail?
When you're looking at a burn, you need to identify which staging of the burn is it. And at first sight, it may look very superficial. And the importance of treating burns is that you want to prevent a superficial burn from becoming a second or third degree or partial to full thickness burn. So superficial burn, you really just see redness. Once you get your partial thickness burn, you now have redness. It's much more moist, but there's also blistering to it. Once you get to a full thickness burn, the blisters have disappeared now. You now get a little more whiteness of the skin and less of the redness. A fourth degree dermal burn, you're literally seeing what looks like leather. So those are the various stages of your burn.
So what is the first aid treatment for a burn? For example, experience a burn injury at home, what do you do?
Once the initiating factor is removed, it doesn't necessarily mean the burn process stops. It still continues to burn. Hence, that first aid treatment is vital. So the first thing you want to do is actually stop the burning process. So whatever's initiated that. So if it's, hand onto a hot plate, you want to take the hand off. All right. If it's hot oil, you want to basically try and remove as much of the hot oil or hot water. And the easiest way to do that is to actually place the hand under running water. The time that you need to keep it under is at least anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. So it's a long time. All right. But it serves multiple roles. The importance behind running water and not just stagnant water is you want whatever organisms are inside to actually flow away. So it ends up being a flush of either debris or dirt that has also contaminated the wound. One of the things that you can do is actually apply burn shield, which is an agent onto the wound itself. That would then also just serve to protect it, for one, but it will also continue the cooling process. And the importance behind that is also provides a small amount of analgesia. As you cool the wound off, you'll find the amount of pain you experience is less. So having applied your burn shield, you'd want to secure it. And then my advice always is to actually get it seen by a professional. Be it a nurse, be it a sister, be it a doctor. Let someone have a look at the wound and make an assessment as to how bad it is. And it's very difficult at that initial stage to say you have a third degree burn or you have a first degree burn. It's best to see it at one point in time and then review it in 6 hours again to see has it actually extended, has it worsened.
Don't pay attention to the old wives' tales of putting toothpaste, butter or bicarbonate of soda on a burn wound. You can make the injury worse and scar badly.
So when do you actually seek further medical attention? Some people may think you can manage certain superficial burns at home. When should you actually go out and see a doctor or a nurse?
Any wound that involves the face, specifically the eye and the mouth, Any burns involving the genitalia also warrant coming into hospital. Then we start looking at, the kind of wounds. Does the burn encircle the entire hand? So circumferential burns also need to actually have a physician look at it to make a plan further, because those can constrict blood flow as well. And extensive wounds. So if you've got wounds covering up, more than 10 to 20% of the body, those would invariably need to be seen, at an emergency unit at least.
Nestle provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestle, good food, good life.